Hello everybody. I just quick vlog to say what an inspiring few days I've been. I've been up to Aviemore in Scotland for the 2024 Leadership and Development Forum for the Hospital Caterers Association. Ran this year by the fantastic West of Scotland branch, led by the Forum Secretary, Janice Gillan. I've known Janice years. I was her vice chair when she was national chair of the Hospital Caterers Association. And I was actually chair when the West of Scotland last hosted our fantastic forum. And actually, that was the first forum, as Robert was reminding me, after our change from conference to forum in 2015. And it was an inspiring few days. And again, just a big thank you to the West of Scotland and Janice for your great hard work and the support given by Andrew Archer and all his team at Doobie Redpoint. Many of you will know them as the team behind the Public Sector Catering magazine or the PSC Alliance. So thank you, every one of you. You made the last 3 days inspiring. It was a superb 3 days. Standouts all over the place. Great speakers, great lineup from the day one to the close. I'm not going to single anybody out, but you know me, I just thought some of the really good ones for me. Lorraine Hartley, procurement, NHS Scotland. Lorraine, you were fantastic. You said it as it is, as always. I know you've many years now. You just say it. You were great. And I'm sorry about my question to you. You know, I had to ask on the fantastic app we were all using. But all the procurement leads for Northern Ireland and Scotland were there. Phil Shelley stood in for NHS supply chain and updated us on what's happening in England. And Phil, you were fantastic as always. Your professionalism, your support, your fantastic energy for getting it right for caterers and patients amazes. Fantastic. But for me, day one of the standouts was Dr. Hans Hartung. I'm sorry, I'm having to read that. He was covering health and well-being. He works in a trust, in a board in Scotland as a doctor. Fantastic about well-being. He spent time in the workshops with us, listened to us, inspired us. He really did embrace it. It's not just about our teams who we have to nurture and look after and care for their well-being. And I want to do a separate vlog on this. But above all, what we do as middle managers, who supports us? We forget that. Who supports the top? We forget that. But we have to support each other. No boundaries, no. Day one closed with, and it was the fantastic Rachel McTavish, who was our forum presenter. She glued it all together, asked all the questions, and really led the great few days into it. Day one closed with the awards ceremony. And wow, it never phases me to know how inspired we all are. And that was one inspiring session to be up there and see the people who were rewarded with the great honours for the fantastic work they're doing. But also, let's not forget the nominees. You do a fantastic job. 24/7, 364 days a year. You're fantastic. You lead your teams with everything. But so does everybody within the sector. So next year, let's see more and more of you. Put the great work that you all do with your team behind you, your patients at the heart of everything you do. Day two saw Tim Radcliffe update us and Angela Tregear. Again, what a wonderful, wonderful few days that was. And they really talked about net carbon. And Tim, yes, I've had venison pie this weekend. Had to get that in for you, Tim. And actually, I've got rabbit pie next week. Something I've not had for a long while, but I've done some cooking and I thought, yeah, let's go with it. But all the speakers, thank you. But before I close, I also want to say a few thank yous. One big thank you to our national chair, Rob, who's now standing down. Brian's led the association longer than the normal 2-year tenancy. He has led it for 3 years as we went through the change into the company status from membership status, which is, again, fantastic. People think that was easy. No, but I know he was supported by the fantastic board and obviously the branch officers and the board members from the branch, which I am so proud to represent the West Midlands branch in that, as I've always been proud to represent our Hospital Caterers Association. So Brian, good luck for the future, whatever your plans are, keep doing what you're doing. But a big hello to Ian Robinson, our new National Hospital Caterers Association chair. I've known Ian many years now. I've actually interviewed Ian and given him a job. And I knew when I first met Ian, and I said to him, you are the future of this association. You are a chair in waiting. For somebody who's been chair, I know what it's like. Ian, word of advice, if you want to listen or not, make the chair what you want it to be. Be you, don't change. Stay strong, represent this association, this great association of ours with passion, pride and dedication. Put the members and the patients at the first with our fantastic supply partners sharing there. And they were fantastic during this whole forum. The innovation coming out, whoa, some fantastic, but I want to talk about that in a later vlog. Welcome to our new National Vice Chair, Nicola Slaughter. I've known Nicola again too many years. Nicola's a caterer who took a little change in life, went into dietetics, and here she is now. After 2 years, she should become our national chair, and I know Nicola will support Ian fantastically well and really lead this association. But above all, I would like to pay a big thank you to Lord Hunt, Lord Philip Hunt, who has stood down as our president this year. Lord Hunt has assisted this association go through major changes to company status. He's led us, he's guided us, he's shared his wisdom, his passion and his dedication, his professionalism for the NHS and the patients we serve and us as caterers. Philip, I hope you don't mind me calling you that. Thank you for all you've done. From me personally, from every patient we cater for, and for every caterer, whether they're a member of the HCA or not, thank you for your leadership, support, dedication. I know you're not retiring. We will see you around, and I know you will always be looking down and looking over at your Hospital Caterers Association, so thank you for that. Thank you once again for Janice and the superb team at the West of Scotland branch. You've put another great forum on. I can't thank you enough. Superb. Take care all. I'll see you soon from this very proud hospital caterer, this old chef. Take care all.